Okay, this is my second rant. Just did my first one literally seconds ago. So, once again, still don't know what I'm doing. So here it goes. I was sitting in math class. It was actually on Thursday. No, I think it was on Wednesday. I'm pretty sure it was on Wednesday. So I was sitting in math class on Wednesday. And my math teacher goes, no, I wasn't really paying attention until she said there's no such thing as subtraction. And I quote, she said, there is no such thing as subtraction. And I think that's a bull. I think that is a load of shit. I mean, you know, unless they came up with this new thing where no one is learning subtraction, my theory is they either, one, came up with this thing where nobody's learning subtraction, or they are switching it to teach the kids not to do subtraction in 8th grade. But whatever it is, it's new. Because the other teacher, I think she's a 6th grade teacher, but she's an adult, and she still says, we're trying to get rid of the whole subtraction thing for you guys now because you guys are going to learn about it later. And my thing is, if we're going to learn about it later, why the fuck do we need to know it now? I mean, I really don't get it. You know, it's pointless. And when she said subtraction doesn't exist, I was just like, oh my god. And then we have to do this thing, instead of subtracting, we have to add a negative. I'm like, dude, it's the same freaking thing. All it is wasting pencil lead. Well, I use pen, so wasting ink, but still. And then, oh god, we have to do the additive inverse, and we have to write everything this weird way. It's really weird. Here, I'll show you. Okay, so in school we learned to write it down like this. So you go, God, I hope that's the right way. Wait, there we go. 6x plus 9 equals 36. So you go, you subtract 9, and you work down. You go subtract 9, 6x equals 27, and then you divide by 6, and you get x equals 4.5. But now in my school, let me turn on this light and see if that helps at all. Hold on. Okay, that kind of helps. Okay. But now in my school, what they're doing is we have to write it like this, and I drew the arrows. Okay, so we'll start here. 6 on the top line. 6x plus 9 equals 36. And then you have to go over. You can't go down. And you go 6x plus negative 9, because you have to do the additive inverse, equals 36. And then you go, wait, hold on. Okay, then you go, and then because you have to do it to both sides, so then you go 6x plus negative 9 equals 36 plus negative 9. And then you go over to the bottom row. Wait, hold on, let me see if I can get this closer for you. And then you go 6x equals 27. And then you do the multiplicative inverse, because we can't do it down, so we have to do it like this. So we go 6x divided by 1/6, or pretty much 6 divided by itself, equals 27 divided by 1/6 equals 4.5. So we have to do the additive inverse, and then we have to do the multiplicative inverse. And it's like, can't we just subtract and divide? I mean, really, because that's all we're doing, except all we're doing is wasting ink, wasting time, wasting, pencil lead, if you use pencil lead. And all we're doing is finding the reciprocal, and that's it. All we're doing is subtracting and dividing. I mean, it's really not that hard. And if you look at it, it's a lot less work, because if you look at that, okay, that's not that much work. And I realize that now, because when I first started doing that, I complained like a son of a bitch, because I thought it was just a waste. And now we're doing this, and I realize that this is the real waste. And if they bring us something else in the future saying, like, oh, we're doing it this way now, and it's totally different, and it's an even more waste, you bet your ass I'm opposed to rant on that. But my mom gave me an idea. she said, give your teacher 4 apples and set them on her desk. And when she's not looking, grab one. And then a few minutes later, grab another one and continue until she notices that someone's been taking her apples. And then when she asks, simply say, I was doing the additive inverse of apples. I was adding negative apples. Instead of saying I was taking them away. Because there's no such thing as subtraction. I swear to God, that is the most retarded thing I've ever heard. They're like, oh, we're getting rid of subtraction. We're just throwing it out the window. And what they actually said is that subtraction was a fictional plot created to simplify math for younger students. It's such bullshit. I don't know. First comment question of my videos. What are they teaching you about subtraction in your school? Are they teaching you to write it? It's kind of a 2-part question. Are they saying that subtraction is not real? Are they saying to use the additive inverse? What are they saying about it? I'm in algebra, by the way, so if you're not in algebra and you're just sitting there going, what the fuck? Or if you've already taken algebra and you're like, I don't remember, whatever, just leave your comments and tell me what you learned, are learning, or are going to learn, I guess. So yeah, and then second part of the question is, do you write it, I'll call this up and down? Do you write it up and down like this, or I'll call this long ways? Or do you write it long ways like this? What do your teachers have you do? So leave comments and questions and everything down in the doobly-doo. Or down in the comment section below the doobly-doo. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Later.